Jesus died for your sins. I'm risking my life for your entertainment dollar. I'm Tony. He's Corona Mike.
I'm just Mike.
And we are here to do a quick and dirty on what could possibly be the greatest horror film I have ever seen ever. It is The Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge.
What?
You kept saying you saw some guy.
Yeah, I saw him.
I don't know about you, but that sounds suspicious to me.
What f***ing movie did you watch?
Oh my God.
This is the greatest film for me. I mean, is it fun? Yeah. No doubt about it. The greatest? Not even f***ing close.
Okay, wait.
But so it follows the tale of this poor guy who gets burned up in his house.
Yes.
For reasons. Doesn't matter. So now he's haunting this mall, and he's spying on his old love, Melanie. And anybody tries to f*** with Melanie gets f***ed back. And then Melanie discovers Eric is still there, and
Phantomizing the mall.
yes, phantomizes the mall, and they uncover the evil plot of capitalism.
Posner was supposed to take care of this earlier today. Of course, he botched it.
You and Posner? Why?
Because I'm a major stockholder in this mall. That means major profits.
Wait, I'm just going to say this. And as weird as this sounds, somebody actually thought this through. And like Eric becoming the Phantom of the Mall is directly related to the fact that his family owned a house that was on the property where the mall was developed.
I remember how all the developers had the houses condemned.
Yeah?
Well, they left a notice on Eric's door.
These goddamn developers are really pissing me off.
They're still bugging you guys?
Yeah, they won't stop hassling my mom and dad.
And they were trying to force them out so they could build them all. And everybody else had sold their plots of land. But in order to get Eric out, they burned the house to the ground. And he just happened to have just finished making sweet love to his lovely girlfriend. And then he was trapped inside, and he got Harvey dented.
Well, that's the funny thing, because in the flashbacks they're making sweet love. When they showed the final flashback, we actually see him getting burned. They didn't even get a chance to get started yet.
He likes to remember it one way, and she likes to remember it another.
I don't know, it's a little inconsistent, but it doesn't matter. Pauly Shore's in it.
But he's not Pauly Shore. He's actually acting in this one. He's not pulling his whole Encino Man shtick. You know, hey buddy.
The shades are still there. He's still every bit as annoying in this movie as any other movie.
Yes,
he's still Pauly Shore.
Melly, Susie, how you guys doing, huh?
They let you handle the food?
I promise not to spit in your yogurt.
Ugh, I'll pass.
Just not exaggerated Pauly Shore.
And Morgan Fairchild is in this one as well.
Thank you all very much.
If you remember Friday the 13th Part 6, the guy that drives the RV, I believe he's the little prick son of the mall owner.
I think you're right, and I'm also going to say that in the original Dawn of the Dead, the guy at the mall, the black guy at the mall,
Black security guy?
Yes, he is in this as well as the security guy at this mall, which is kind of hilarious.
That is. And then you got the bad guy mall cop. He looks familiar, but I don't know who the hell he is, where I've seen him from, but I know I've seen him in other movies where he's the bad guy.
I'm sure you're probably right, but he was probably a low-level henchman in one of the action films we just watched during the action bowl.
No, it wasn't in there, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. I mean, again, it's a fun film.
Oh,
it's got what you want in it. You know, it's got some boobies in it. It's got some decent gore in it.
The kills
cameos
are hilarious. The kills are hilarious in this film.
What's your favorite? Is it the cobra coming out of the
toilet?
toilet?
Cobra in the toilet.
Oh my God.
Eric put some craft into it. He
does.
Didn't just go out there and hack and slash. No. He bided his time. He learned where all the plumbing lines went. He learned where the pet store keeps the cobras, and then he just let havoc have its day. And not only that, I'm going to say this: the ending of this film is spectacularly over the top. When Morgan Fairchild is there, and she's like, "Look, I've got a lot of money in this mall. I'm a shareholder. I didn't want to lose everything." and then you see Eric jump down out of the suspended ceiling, and he lands on the desk Spider-Man style, and then picks her up and throws her out the window.
That was great. That was great. I'll admit that's one of the best moments in a horror movie ever. I'll give it up.
So yeah, if you are in the mood for a schlocky ass horror film that just hits all the right things on all the right levels, this is it. So I was so damn entertained by this film. This is what you want when you watch a schlock horror film, and it delivers in spades. So
I mean, and don't get me wrong, when I was saying earlier this isn't a great horror movie, I meant that it's not, but it's a lot of fun, no doubt about it. It is a shit ton of fun. But it's just not it's not on the that level of Halloween.
Oh
or,
no, and it doesn't try to
The
be.
Shining or something like that. No, absolutely not.
So
No.
it is by all means, it is not trying to scare you. It is genuinely trying to entertain you, and on that level, it succeeds spectacularly.
So I will say this: is definitely better than Chopping Mall.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it would be like the closest comparison I have to this.
And Chopping Mall gets all the love. Chopping Mall, everybody's like, oh, you got to see Chopping Mall. Yeah. No. You want Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. Trust me. You will not feel like you were robbed of 2 hours of your life. You will feel enriched.
Oh, what else is there? I know there's a couple other mall horror movies. I just can't think of them off the top of my head that are not zombie ones.
Well, I was going to say there was Chopping Mall, and then I know there was Death Spa, which was the health. There was a couple of ones that took place at the gym. Look, the mall was very important back during the late 80s, early 90s, and if you just needed to kill a bunch of people, that was kind of a thing you could do. So
yeah, it's easy enough.
I mean, your life the other thing I love about this is that they actually showed like this is the best stocked mall ever, because not only can you get a Cobra, but you can also get propane tanks at this mall and cutlery and 5-star dining. I mean, this mall legitimately had it all. So and I just want to say this. I'm going to say that we need to bring the malls back. I need to be able to go to one building and get every need that I've ever had met, and then some, and never have to go outside to do it.
I mean, there's still a couple. Like even here in St. Louis, there's still a couple. I think Chesterfield's still open.
Yeah, we've got some.
West County Mall is still open.
We've got some decent malls here still, but the mall as an institution is kind of dying, which is kind of funny because I think it's going to be cyclical in that brick and mortar is going to come back, and then we're going to see the reemergence of the mall, but they'll call it something else because someone has to market it and make a buck off it, and you can't use the word mall because it's dirty. But anyway, is this a recommend for you?
It's not a sober recommend. But it's absolutely if you're drunk or stoned, yeah, absolutely watch this. It'd be a lot of fun. Yes.
This is a recommend for me no matter what. If you have friends over, it's an absolute recommend. If you have family over, it's an absolute recommend. If it's Christmas, it's an absolute recommend. If it's Thanksgiving, if it's Easter, just just watch this. It's infinitely more entertaining than the musical version of the Phantom of the Opera.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid. I don't know how that's going to hold up.
I would much rather go to a mall that was being stalked by a killer than a opera house that was being haunted.
There's another Phantom movie that we need to watch. I've seen it, but I'd like you to see it because it's batshit insane, and that's Phantom of the Paradise.
Only you might satisfy me.
Phantom of the Paradise.
Okay, I'm down. You don't gotta sell me on this. I'm in. I'm up for anything. So
horror movies that have to do with the mall, or just shitty horror movies in general? Comment. Let us know. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Anything else we need to add?
Buy this movie.
Get stoned and watch it.
I'm good. We will see you next time.